Nobody cares about your complaints, about your silly excuses. So why waste your time complaining and making excuses? Have you guys ever noticed that those people who always complains are the ones that get the least thing done? Like they will often complain about, let's say, about their health, but they never take any action to become healthy. See, this is actually how our brain functions. The more we complain, the more it rewires our brain to focus only on the problems and not the solutions. If you're having a problem in your life, let's say your business is failing or you are having a problem in your studies, then take responsibility and fix it instead of projecting that problems on other people. Instead of blaming other people, try to fix it yourself, because at the end of the day, nobody really cares whether you are doing better or worse except for your parents. You cannot control where you were born, you cannot control which country or which family you were born into. And there are similar situations which is out of our control, which we cannot control. But what we can control is how we react to them and what type of action we take when we are placed in those kind of situations. People say, oh, but I'm from a third world country. I'm born in a poor family. I don't have this, I don't have that. Bro, I am also from a third world country. I am also born and brought up in a middle class family like everyone else. But if I'm doing it, and I know I'm not there yet, I'm still climbing up the ladder and I'm still building my dream life. But if I'm doing it, you can do it as well. So stop complaining and start taking action, because only by taking action, only by taking responsibility of your situation, you are going to become better and you are going to solve a problem. When you look at these successful people's your role model, you'll notice that they don't focus on things that they cannot control. They don't focus on things which is out of their control. They don't sit around feeling sorry for themselves about the things that happen to them. Instead, they take action, they take responsibility and try to fix it, because they know the more they complain, they are wasting time and energy which can be used to solve their problems. When you pay attention and when you look at this all kind of problems, you'll notice that most of these complaints and excuses comes from things out of our control, things which we cannot control, like people's behavior, like the market, the economy, any past experiences, past failure. These are the things which we cannot control, and it does not matter. What matters is our behavior, how we react to those kind of situations. It matters. So instead of complaining about being broke, learn a way to make money. Instead of complaining about your relationships with your partner, fix it and try to take responsibility about your situations. Because most of the time, when you take responsibility of your situation and try to solve it, you'll realize that most of these problems and complaints are temporary, and that most of these complaints which seems really big are actually really small. You just trick your brain to think that they are big problems, while in reality they are just a small problem. Most people complain about this happened to me, that happened to me, I don't have this, I don't have that. I'll tell you a story about Batman and Joker. So what was the biggest difference between the Batman and the Joker? They both faced the same childhood trauma, they both faced the same disappointment and failure, they both lost their parents. But at the end, one went on to become a hero and one went on to become a villain. So the question is, what was forged from that trauma? What was forged from that failure? You might be born into a poor family, but the question is, what was forged? What type of a person that you were able to become despite being born into a poor family? The question is, what type of a person you were able to become despite being depressed or despite feeling many kinds of failure? What type of a person you were able to become? That is the question. So ladies and gentlemen, nobody is coming to write your story. Nobody is coming to save you or change your life. It is just you and yourself. So take responsibility about your situations, no matter how hard it is. Yeah, I know sometimes things happen, we face failure and disappointment, but the power is within us. You have the capability to determine whether you want to become the hero or the villain of your story. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you guys next time.